thanks to you guys, I am finally able to launch my very own merch brand today. So go to goodisyused.com, pre-order a shirt, check it out. We got all kinds of good stuff. I can't thank you guys enough for making this possible. We'll get into the video. For those of you that are maybe less well-versed in boats, that's not supposed to happen. We have yet another boat because I decided 15 boats was just not enough. We had to make it an even 16. Thanks to you guys on YouTube, you've allowed me to let my intrusive thoughts guide me and actually buy a bunch of these things. You guys saw the Amazon boat, the Amazon outboard engine.
Costco boat.
The boat from Costco, the Yamabisis, the Hankais, like all this stuff that I've always wondered, is it real? Does it actually work? Well, now we have an awesome excuse to actually buy them and test them out. So this is no different. This one came from Walmart because I saw a targeted ad on Facebook. So they are working. Walmart, if you're listening, all that millions of dollars you're spending every week to target ads, you got me. Seems like a suspiciously small box. Even the Costco boat came in a little bigger box than this, but it's very heavy.
28 kilograms, 2.2 pounds per kilogram. That's like 65 pounds-ish.
Yeah, it's made in China, per usual, and it arrived a little beat up. So as far as I remember when I ordered this boat, because they take a little bit to get in a lot of times, it's an inflatable boat, sort of like a Zodiac. But those are actually really cool because since they inflate and deflate, you don't necessarily have to own a pickup truck or live by the water to be able to buy one of these boats. And if you're just looking to like get out on the water or fish, sometimes these things are great options. But I don't blame you for not pulling the trigger. That's why we did. It says survivals camping. Don't really want to use a knife to open it, being an inflatable boat and all. It looks like this is the majority of the boat, at least. Comes with an air pump.
Oh, the foot pump. You don't have the TNT pump.
Yeah, dude, the Costco boat, that came with the hand pump, and that thing kind of wore you out a little bit. This will just wear your legs out instead of your arms and your back. So, manual. We'll go over this in just a minute. Oh, this is crushed from shipping, but it appears to contain something that's now broken. Not only do we have one of whatever these are, we have about 15. This has a patch, 3 patches actually. So, which I can appreciate because any inflatable boat, no matter the quality, you're probably gonna have to patch it at some point. Inflatable boats, unfortunately, do tend to have relatively short lifespans, but they're cheap, portable, and they store easily. Oh, we actually got glue too. It does say not to eat it, which is good because I was going to try it, but...
Yeah, did you smell it?
I don't know. We probably could sniff it, but we'll save that for later in the video. In this beautiful, really high-quality carrying case. I mean, what was this boat? 300 bucks? I think it was $325. To me, seems insanely cheap to get an entire usable boat. Carrying case that appears to be kind of water-resistant, at least. Paddles. That's cool. And these look like floorboards for the boat, or seats, or both. I bet these are floor panels. Hard plastic floor panels.
What's that made out of?
It's not starboard.
Oh, I was hoping.
I think it's wood.
That?
Dude, I think that doesn't that look like?
It looks like Trex is what it looks like.
I think you got to cut it in half to see what it is.
Stiffer than most Trex, though.
I think that's like the stuff that they make IKEA furniture out of. That wood junk. And
no, that stuff would fall apart instantly.
Yeah, but it was $300.
That IKEA stuff just pushed together sawdust.
That's what this looks like to me. But we'll find out. We'll see.
Well, you have to cut into it to really know.
We have the technology.
I don't know if it's time to perform an autopsy on this yet.
Not yet, not yet. John's also here. You guys know John. He's here to witness all our bad decisions and enable us as well. Dude, it is. Look, it's chipped. That's wood.
No, it's not. Oh, man.
100%. I'm telling you, this is that wood press board. That seems like a very
coating on it.
Very bad material to make this out of because that stuff does not hold up to water for anything. That's why we're here. So we can figure it out together.
I mean, if it's that IKEA stuff, if you drop it in the water, it's going to just
like
explode.
explodes.
Yep.
Yeah. It's funny how, look at the bottom.
That's zinc.
That's
not even stainless, that's zinc.
Yeah.
This is not a quality construction so far.
But look, there's 3 holes and 2 screws. So I guess to sell it for $325 delivered to your door, they got to cut corners wherever they can. Who knows? This could be the best boat. This could be the best boat ever. I'm not sure. All right, we have our manual. We go over every one of the manuals when we get one of these weird boats, because sometimes, depending on what country of origin the boat is from, we have some pretty entertaining stuff in here. But coming from Walmart, I don't know. Oh yeah, it says wood board. Before inflating the boat, slide each wood board into a fabric sleeve. The boat can be rolled up with the slats in place, but removing them and cleaning out sand or small stones. Note, do not inflate keel until floorboards are installed. That may be kind of semi-important. Using the boat for the first time, fully inflate boat by attaching foot pump, yada yada. Not a big instruction guy unless there's pictures anyway, you know. Disassembly, unscrew all air valves, remove seat, remove side joiners from floorboards.
Somebody who knew English.
Yeah, it sounds pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
this is not as exciting as buying a Yamaha BC from China, which we've done multiple times, where this is all
Google
Chinglish.
Google Translate.
Yeah.
And pictures
Chinese
of a
English.
lawnmower engine.
Okay, safety, yada yada. We don't need that. Operation powing? What is that? Am I saying that right? Powing?
Powing. Pow pow.
What is powing?
Probably means
Rowing.
Probably a typo. It's probably rowing.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Small tours.
Where does it say that?
Small tours.
Oh yeah, that should be tears. That's why we look through these, because sometimes there's some hidden gems in here. I don't have the attention span to read this entire thing, and there's not enough pictures for me to dedicate more time to this, but you guys get the point. Sometimes you never know what you're gonna get. Air pump. It looks pretty straightforward.
I guess one's in, one's out.
Well, that's what it says, and it's even in English this time. Oh, that's annoying. Paddles. I was impressed by the quality of the paddles from the boat from Costco.
Can we tie this up in the slip that's now available?
Yes. It's my new crabbing boat. Paddle 1, paddle 2. Oh wow, look at this, Riley. They're even directional paddles. You see that little curve there?
Yeah.
That's for maximum efficiency on the water.
Is it like one of those Amazon air foam mattresses you open it up and it poof?
That would be cool. You also want to make sure that you're doing this on a very dirty surface that is covered in sharp metal
Aluminum shavings everywhere.
objects and things like that. Things that are sure to take the durability of your boat to the max.
And void your warranty.
Yeah, void your warranty.
Okay, the transom looks good.
You know what? I'm already liking this thing, and I'll tell you why. On the Costco boat, the transom was like this exact same plastic piece, but it was just a bar across the top and the bottom. There was nothing here. We were in it, and I was like, dude, you could just stick your foot right into the propeller. I do appreciate that this does actually have a full transom. And look at that, it's even got a drain plug, but the drain plug doesn't thread. It just sticks in there.
Is that a check? No, look inside. I think there's a check valve in there. That's kind of cool.
There is a check valve. There's a check valve to let the water out. That's kind of cool. I've never seen that.
It's got a real valve.
I guess that's it.
It looks a lot bigger than the Costco boat. Yeah, that's what it was, the Costco one. What's the horsepower rating on this sucker?
I don't know. Let's check it out on the plate. It's right here.
'Cause we might have to change engine selection.
Max 4 people. 10 horsepower, baby.
So that's
Yamaha
right.
BC. You know what I'm saying? 9.9 Yamaha BC.
Mm-hmm.
We could run it. Man, I'm telling you, everything on this initially looks like it would only cost you $300. It looks like something that you could maybe buy at the pool store.
The material feels okay so
Yeah,
far.
it's okay, but the Costco boat, we're gonna put it to the test,
Yeah,
but the Costco boat seemed a little higher quality on this, but
Costco boat was $200 more, wasn't it?
yeah, Costco boat was $500, so this is $200 cheaper. First step, we flip these wooden panels in, which
Into the
seems really
sleeves.
interesting. It's interesting that they come separately, even though it says that you can fold it up with them in here. You think they would put it together already, but I guess
One less step they have to do in China.
one less step they gotta pay some Chinese workers to do, or not pay. I don't know how that works. The floor is a little.
Don't knock it till you try it.
You're right. I'm not knocking it.
You might sell your C-Pro and keep this.
That's true. I may.
It seats 4 people. You have me and Lindsay. You don't know another person. Actually, John. It's 4 people. That's all you need.
Oh, also, I want to mention that, like, these videos where we're trying these boats out, they're not sending us these boats for free or anything. Like, we're buying them so that I can tell you guys how they actually are. If they suck, they suck. If they're great, they're great. You know? Who knows? What is this? Why is there a piece of patch material around the valve? See that?
That's for when you install it, it protects it.
Maybe it's so when you put it over there, it's supposed to, like, cover the... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. That seems a little strange. Let's try blowing up the key. which is kind of a funny thing to call it, but
Yeah,
I wouldn't call this a keel
It doesn't have a
necessarily.
keel at all.
well, we'll see if it might be shaped like a V bottom when you blow it up. I'm
Where do you
guessing it's
blow
in the
it up?
stern.
It's that or it's that one, because there's two. I don't know. Should have paid more attention to the instructions.
Maybe it's this thing.
Oh, let's try it.
See what starts blowing up. No, it's blowing up the rim. It's blowing up the bow section, isn't it?
It appears to be blowing up the bow section.
We can't cheat and use the air compressor.
No, we got to do it the way it comes, man. If people get this, they don't have an air compressor. We got to do it the way the boat arrives.
Well, I'm glad I'm behind the camera
Well, let me check the.
and not pumping. Actually, I'm gonna pump.
Don't look at the instructions.
There's no pictures, so I don't really care.
Maybe the bottom doesn't actually inflate.
Maybe it doesn't.
I'm almost done.
I don't know what they mean by inflating keel, unless there's a valve on the bottom of it. Like the last one said, the stem of the boat,
Yeah.
meaning the stern.
Completely different meaning.
They just Googled boat terms.
You know, the oars look like they have the same sort of deal going on as the Costco boat.
I tell you what, I would be willing to bet there is a
Single plant that
that
produces all this.
because the paddles look the same, that these transom pieces are definitely identical to the Costco boat and these as well, because I remember these being kind of a weird shaped thing. So I'd be willing to bet.
They're all made in the same factory in Keydong.
Is this blowing up like this side too?
Yeah, yo,
Gear forward.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
I
I
see.
see.
Oh man, gotta switch legs, dude.
It doesn't have your little PSI thing that the last one
I
did.
know,
No.
that was kind of nice.
I already do like the angle of the bow on this one. Looks like a nice dry ride. You can handle some serious chop.
I tried to make it look like one of those beach wrestling.
Are you kidding me? I thought I just checked.
You did just check that.
So the valves, we found this out on the other boat. You push them in and twist them so that they work like check valves. So you don't do that and then lose 10 minutes of progress. This foot pump seems pretty janky. We got to remember, $300.
Well, the foot pump
Oh yeah.
may not last a long time, but it seems faster and easier than that.
I agree. These things still puzzle me a little bit. The little piece of extra plastic. Not sure what that's about. Doesn't that seem weird? Like, I don't know what that's for. And there's no pictures on the box. That's a big bummer. Can't tell if that's open or closed, but we're gonna find out. The biggest problem with the other one was that when you tried to put a motor on it, it would cavitate and stuff because the whole thing because it was pontoons and a inflatable floor. The whole thing just kind of like shifted and moved, and you couldn't keep the engine in the water. It was definitely made more for floating down a river, in my opinion. This looks more like a boat that you'd see on a sailboat in the ocean or something, getting from shore and back, or much more of a coastal looking boat, at least,
Yeah, sort of
compared to the other ones.
classic inflatable dinghy.
Yeah, looks like a Zodiac. And Zodiac, for the people that don't know, is kind of like Kleenex. Zodiac is a company that makes inflatable boats and has for a long time, but a lot of people, like I growing up, just called these Zodiacs, even though they're not necessarily all made by Zodiac. This one's made by one of my cousins in Asia somewhere.
Of course.
Of course.
50-50 chance, and it's got always the wrong one. Right? Sort of like the Phillips head flathead screwdriver thing. If you want a Phillips head, all you can find is a flathead.
Or a USB drive always takes 3 attempts to go in.
Yeah. But it only has 2 choices.
Yeah.
It is true though. You always get it right the first time, but it never goes in.
And you said you flip it, assuming that you really jam it, and you're like, man, now I gotta flip it again.
Hear the Jeopardy music playing.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
What is a Walmart boat, Alex?
Walmart vessels for under $500 for 1,000.
Yeah.
This is like one of those Price is Right grand prizes. Like, you could have a brand new Zodiac with a motor. Meanwhile, it's a $500 value. A $10,000 value.
$1, Bob.
$1, Bob.
Well, it seems to me that they could have made this boat a lot better by just giving the pontoons just a tiny bit more diameter.
Yeah, they seem pretty thin.
They seem not big around at all. I mean, compared to other.
I'm really curious. It
Inflatable.
doesn't seem like the floor inflates.
Floor doesn't inflate.
That's gonna really hurt the performance.
I think it's going to be a kiddie pool.
Just don't like the floor.
Yeah, and I don't think it inflates.
I
I think it's literally just a tarp.
One layer.
It's a tarp.
Before, but it's...
Yeah, I saw it in last week's video. Huh. Interesting. Well, probably don't want to do that too much.
Yeah, don't drag it
I remember the
across all
other
of
one
them.
actually had like an extra strip on the bottom so you could kind of push it. But like I said, it's $200 cheap.
Don't forget your bench seats.
I know.
We all get a bench seat.
I get excited because I wanted to put the paddles on.
You get a bench seat. You get a bench seat.
The other one just had one bench seat though, didn't it?
Yeah.
What a lovely high quality vehicle.
Thank you.
It's not a vehicle, it's a vessel.
Yeah.
I see you put on your Sunday's best for this video, Si.
Yeah. I just tore them today. These were my favorite jeans.
You did not try this today. It's like you tore those.
Today, freaking 4 years ago.
Yeah.
It doesn't take that long.
Oh, yeah,
It
on
might
this
be
day
a
in
year.
The problem is when you're doing things like this, ridiculous things, buying things that you probably shouldn't, it also attracts like-minded people. Okay.
This is a nice boat.
Yep.
Thank you.
I
That's
can't
the,
remember
that's what we're trying to. That's what we're going for. Thank you.
There was
We don't know if it sucks or not yet.
There was a John Irving book he talks about if you want to get all the guys in the neighborhood together, just start an outboard in a barrel.
It'll work.
20 guys from the neighborhood standing around watching the outboard run in the barrel.
They hear an outboard start and they hear, tss, and they're coming.
Is there enough room for 3 seats in there, like with your legs?
Buddy, I don't know,
There's
man.
only 2 seats.
Oh, I thought there was 3.
No, that's the deluxe model. That's the family sedan version. This is the coupe, okay?
It's
of
for the single
Walmart
man.
version. This is for the single man that likes to party. The sport version.
This is your midlife crisis boat.
Paddle. Numero dos.
What's
The
it
floor is
rated
throwing
for?
me off.
10.
10.
Well, let's put a 9.9 on it.
Somebody threw this away.
What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? We have lots of engine selections here. Usually they just appear or people give them to us because they know we like broken stuff. So this one, no exception. It's a 9.9 Mercury 4-stroke. It's also an exceptionally heavy 9.9 4-stroke because not only is it a 4-stroke which makes it heavy, it also has electric start and all those things that we're not even going to use today. I think it runs. The story with this one is that it was out for trash in a very nice neighborhood that my friend lives in. He picked it up and said that it has a bent rod, or he didn't know that. It was just locked up. So we took it apart and it had a bent rod, put a new piston in it, and we haven't tested it. So this is also kind of testing the outboard we got for free from the side of the road with an $80 Amazon piston rod. So we'll see how well that goes. It's on probably the nicest, oh gosh, outboard stand that we have that now needs a couple deck screws in it because that thing just came loose. But hey, it says it's rated for 9.9. This is a very typical kind of motor that
It's
they...
rated for 10 when we're leaving horsepower on the table.
Yeah,
That's true.
we're leaving 0.1 horsepowers. Make sure you tilt it in a way that all the oil will leak out.
It says this side up.
Does it? That's why I like being behind the camera. No heavy lifting. Until I have to do heavy lifting.
Now for the really heavy part. The boat that's made 98% of air.
Somebody get there. You get the handle up at the rope. See, I'm a...
Oh, this handle is
born
so
to be a
ergonomic, dude. This thing is
People
great.
might say it's bossy, but I say I'm born to be a leader.
Better be a leader than a follower.
Guess that makes me the follower. What kind of, where are you going? What kind of leader is that?
You're doing what leader does.
This is what best good leaders do.
Tells his,
turns into
tells
a
his crew
follower.
to work.
Now you're a follower.
I am a follower. I follow you on all your social media except TikTok, Facebook, Instagram.
To John, social media is that we're here shooting media and we're talking, so we're being
Yeah.
social.
I did subscribe to YouTube, hoping to win
When, yesterday?
No.
Is that how it hit 800,000 finally?
A month ago. A whole month ago. I'm a long time follower.
This thing is complicated. This thing looks...
Hold on, let me help
nice
you out.
when you're using
Too
it, though. I
complicated.
like the way the shifter is
There you
in
go.
the throttle. Here.
Wheelie mode.
Oh, there we go.
I like this thing. And,
Yeah, this is a very complicated 9.9 when it comes to small outboards.
It's complicated, but it's sweet to use.
The last time you used it, it dumped all the oil, evacuated all the oil.
Yeah, but I got to use it long enough to know.
We should probably check the oil after we get it on there and tilt it down.
I just did. It's all right.
Okay, okay. Well, now you need a recheck because all the oil is going on the ground.
Hold up. What's going on here?
We got hung around the handle cleat.
This is the most cumbersome small outboard you've ever used.
It weighs 150 freaking pounds.
Leaking oil everywhere.
I think it says-
Literally everywhere.
It is?
Why is it leaking oil?
Make 2 strokes great again. They don't leak
Why
oil.
is it dumping oil all over the place?
Did you put the dipstick back in?
I think we did. I mean, it had a pool of oil in it, so maybe that's where it's coming from. Well, the first time we forgot to tighten the power head back down.
Oh my god, it's all starting to make sense now.
I also want to let you guys know that this is the max amount of horsepower that this boat says that it's rated for. We are skipping the Hankai 6 horsepower and going straight to the 9.9.
We might go back to the 6.
We
may go back to the 6.
for a number of reasons. I think
the
chances that we go back to the 6 are fairly high, but either this one not working or because this is too much for this boat.
No such thing.
I don't think it's
no
too
such
much.
thing as too much.
There's a reason why I
horsepower.
put it in wheelie mode.
There's no such thing as too much horsepower?
Not on an inflatable. The benefit of a inflatable, Zodiac, whatever boat is that generally they're extremely light. They're rated for a lot of horsepower compared to the size of the boat, and they go really fast when you put big engines on them. Look at this guy, wow. Wow.
I gotta do everything.
Well, we're glad you do.
Hopped in the attic, got a splinter.
You ran away in a hurry. I was like, that's a man.
Look, we just had this thing on the ramp, and look, there's like a rock or something under it that's like...
Oh, hold on, let me get that.
Don't put pressure on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to, but it's just the nature of what it is.
Oh, why is there rocks in the boat ramp?
If you didn't sweep it today, Riley.
It's like an air script. We have to sweep it every time we do a crappy boat video.
Now how are you going to launch the rest of the boat without dragging this thing down the ramp?
Well,
Riley,
you're going to poke a hole in it. Maybe we should get that rock out from underneath it.
you guys, why is it on the cowling?
Because we
you're
had it
carrying-
upside down.
Yeah, you were carrying that thing upside down.
That could be why it was leaking to begin with. It could have come...
Is that tight?
Yes. We had the thing way more upside down than it should have been. When we get it in the water and tilt it down, you may want to give it a second for the oil to drain back down. And
There's a little bit of oil right by the oar too.
I'm working on it.
I would leave the cowling off for now.
You guys are killing me. You know?
We're just being reasonable.
A reasonable person does not make a purchase like this.
I mean, I know you're unreasonable, but whether this purchase proves it or not is another question.
Why don't we just put
I
in
know
a-
I definitely am an unreasonable person at times, but we'll say one of the things that have helped me become a little bit more of a reasonable person here and elsewhere is partially in part by our sponsor of today's video, which is BetterHelp. BetterHelp is an awesome online therapy provider with over 30,000 licensed therapists. Over 2 million people have already used BetterHelp, and it's super easy because all you got to do is log in and basically fill out a survey, and then they can match you up with a therapist that they think is right for you. And if you decide you don't like them, it's not that big a deal because there's no cost to try somebody else. You can have a session via the phone, you can do it over a video call, you can also just text them if you want. And it's one of those things that has helped a lot of people help themselves as well, whether you have relationships in your life that might need a little bit of help or you just need a little bit of an outside perspective. This is a great option for you. So go to betterhelp.com/Luke McFadden to get 10% off your first month of BetterHelp, and let BetterHelp start helping you help yourself today. All right, first launch of
Hey, we need a bottle of champagne.
yeah. Not bad, not bad.
Floats, that's one criterion.
She's sitting a little bow high with that big motor on it, but you know what? I like it. What's the point of having an inflatable boat if you can't max out the horsepower rating on the very first test and ride it as fast as you possibly can? So we have the boat in the water. We have a vintage gas tank that actually came out of the police whaler. First impressions, the floor, it just looks like a bubble. It's like underneath every section in between the hard floor, it's just like, looks like a water bed. Oh my God. And it feels like a water bed. Holy crap. Look at that. You step on it and it's just like, it ain't made of much.
Oh yeah, maximum trim.
This is almost as much of a test of the motor as it is the boat. Get me over there.
Use your oar.
It's locked in, bro. It's locked in the thing. It's screwed
Where do
in.
you want to go?
He needs his fuel
I
tank.
just need to come over here to get the fuel tank.
I'll help you.
Thank you. At least somebody's
Camera guy doesn't help. You should
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah, I know, clearly.
He's worthless. He can't even build a boat that floats.
That's true. Camera guy,
You're
no good.
You're trimmed way up.
Mr. George, camera guy, he's no good.
All right, this thing, for whatever reason, thus
Yeah.
far, feels even smaller than the other boat.
It does seem smaller.
It just feels...
And the floor is really...
I know, dude. Look at it. It's like... Here, let me see that camera. Let me show you. We're about to put 9.9 horsepower behind this thing. Look at the floor. It's like, it literally feels like a water bed. I mean, that is.
It's a little
It probably would be a comfortable place to sleep.
My next 24-hour video, dude, is gonna be in this.
Yeah.
I'm not filming that for you. I'm not sleeping this with you. As much as you would love that. Hold the primer bulb upwards. There's a check valve in there.
There it goes.
See?
Full in the filter.
That is a pro tip. I always forget about that. The primer bulbs are directional, number one. Number two, they do have the check valve, so if you hold it up with the arrow pointing up, it'll help, because I've been done the same thing. We're sitting there like that.
It pushes the fuel, then sucks the fuel. Oh my god, you're gonna pull start that thing and rip the transom
Dude,
off.
I know. This thing is not. What the heck is the problem?
Go all the way up.
I'm trying.
Oh, see that? Yes. There you go. Now it goes.
Yeah.
Trying to just do this. This boat is just like, it's moving a lot. It's got a lot of.
It's got a lot of.
We'll see. All right.
Ooh, wow. What was that? Second coal? And you're pumping water?
Are we puking oil?
Not yet.
Not that I see.
Wow.
I don't see any oil.
Shocking.
I was a little high, but I wouldn't worry about that.
Recently had a prostate exam because that is a very steady stream.
Are you going to steer with your left hand like everybody claims is the proper method?
No, I don't like doing that. I like steering with my right hand.
I do too. I don't know why everybody.
But this boat, I'm not sure you have much of an option. There's
Is
just.
your wallet in your pocket?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Dude, I do not like the bottom of this thing. Bro, look at that.
That's the way the transom wobbles.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go take this thing out for a rip real quick, and you guys can see that, and then I'm gonna bring you on the boat and show you what it's actually like, because I have a feeling it's gonna be interesting. So don't click off the video, stay tuned. We got more for you. But every time we put the boat in the water, people click off the video. I can see it, analytics, but we're gonna, we got more for you.
Here, wrap that around your neck.
Beautiful, look at this.
Are you sure you want to keep your sunglasses on? I've made that mistake before.
I should have brought the child one. It has a whistle.
He's not diving in with the sunglasses on.
Not yet. He may not dive in by choice, but he might have to dive.
You didn't lose your sunglasses till you dove in by choice.
We're ready.
No, you didn't see my boat. It was going because they sped up my boat nose dove and it was submarining. But I
Get
needed.
the splinters out of her, Bob.
I jumped in to give it transom weight to keep the bow up.
Oh, Riley, I think she might be a ripper, but I don't know.
She might need more trim.
Oh my god, the transom literally folds over when you. Dude, no way.
That motor might just end up going all the way over the back.
We'll see if it survives.
I would ease in the throttle.
Probably should have used the $300 Hankai motor. This motor's worth more than that. I've already got more than that.
We can pickle it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh my god. Dude, that is awesome.
Do you think we need to pump it up harder?
We might need to pump it up more. What did that guy say?
Oh,
We'll try more air in it, see if it helps.
look. Riley, you either have to hop on with me or give me the camera. Because this is insane. This is the best part of this thing. You want to get your freaking feet
No,
wet?
don't step because my foot's under there. Oh my god, that hurts. Ah! Design flaw, don't put your foot under the boards.
All right, so we are finding out the design flaws of this boat. Number one, if your toe gets caught under there, like Riley was, and you step on it, it does hurt, apparently. All right,
Apparently, put your
All
foot
right.
under there.
I gotta show you guys
There's many design flaws.
the best part about this boat, all right?
I'm scared.
Yeah, I would be, honestly. This boat is, whoops.
I'm more scared of you, not the boat.
Dude, this thing is so tiny, and it doesn't move. It just goes laterally. Oh no! Here, you might have. All right. Watch the transom. All right. This is pretty hilarious. Mind you, we have like the max PSI we could get into this boat with the foot pump. Like it doesn't have a dial, so we don't know exactly, but like it's as pumped up as the foot pump would pump it up. Watch the transom.
Put your safety strap on.
Oh my gosh, we have a whistle on here.
And a wristband.
And a wristband. That is not a great sign. All right. Look at that. That is awesome. For those of you that are maybe less well versed in boats, that's not supposed to happen. It's supposed to stay rigid and straight. But look at that, dude. The boat, it almost goes underwater. The entire engine almost goes underwater. It's not like we strapped a motor on this thing that was way bigger than it was supposed to be, like we like to do. This is what it's rated for. It's a heavy engine, but it's also rated for, what? How many pounds?
Well, it says 10 horsepower, right?
726 pounds. Between me, Riley, the motor, and fuel, we're half of that. I mean, you can't use that. That's not usable. And this may win the award for being the worst boat we've ever tested. Look at it. The worst. I thought it was gonna be better than the Costco boat out of the jump. Like, it looked more boat-like. The bow actually goes up. It looked more kind of sturdy to carry an engine than the Costco boat. Dude, that, I mean, you're liable to get your foot caught up in the prop by having your foot on the floor. And not to mention the whole, look at that. Nice. We're gonna try cramming more air into this thing. It feels like everything in this pump is gonna snap in half. It says 3.5 PSI is what it calls for. I know before we had well more than that, but we're gonna try just cramming more air into it. And we're gonna try it with this engine again to see. And if not, we're gonna switch to a smaller motor. But this thing is like, that is sketchy, dude. I don't think you're supposed to, it says 3 PSI. This is like 10 plus. Like,
Yeah, that's all you want.
it's gonna blow. Take 2 with a little over 3 times the PSI that this thing calls for.
It is hard as a rock.
Yeah, if it doesn't work like this, then it's just sketch.
Oh, come on!
Nice, real good.
That's John's free motor.
It's just ready to go. That motor's ready to go. Motor is no
You're
longer.
like me with my 2.5 on my boat.
Thing draws a lot of water for being little. All right, Riley.
If you slow down for a second, I can hop in there.
You're always
Don't
complaining
step-
about something.
Don't step on the slat with my foot under it again. That wasn't fun. It does start nice. I wish this seat was like.
Don't say that too loud. The
I wish
motor's
this
gonna
seat
hear
was
you
like
and
this
quit.
way, like 3 more inches. Got a safety rope. Don't hit the bolts.
You can't not, dude. You steer it and it just goes wherever it wants. It doesn't.
It goes wherever you steer it.
It has no. It doesn't. It has no key. Oh my gosh. Has
See what
no
happens?
keel. That's why it's inflatable, dude. You can hit stuff. It's the second best thing about inflatables. Because right now, this thing is failing miserably at the first best thing about inflatables, which is you're supposed to be able to go really fast with very little engine. All right, spin around, do a top speed run.
That's better.
Much better.
Way better.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Dude, look at the floor. Look at the floor.
Way better.
Way better.
I do not like the floor. The whole floor came up
Dude,
like 6
I know,
inches.
I know. Look.
There's a lot of water in the boat.
Oh my gosh. Dude, the whole floor is still bending the transom terribly.
It's a wet ride.
Yeah, this thing rides terribly.
I wish I could sit forward.
Dude, you can't. There's literally nothing to sit on.
Nothing to hold on to either. Oh god, this is sketchy. It is
Oh my gosh.
such a wet ride.
It's wetter than the log ride at Hershey Park. It's not as bad as it was, I will say that. Like, it definitely helped it a lot, but it's just like, it's creasing right here at the bottom, pulling that out. It's just like folding itself under. It's just made of jelly. We do have to remember that this boat was $325 or something. And I will say that I think that it's better than no boat. Like, if I was somewhere, say a vacation rental home, and this was the boat that they had, I would definitely take it out and go fishing. I mean, if you're gonna buy this boat with the intention of putting a motor on it and like trying to use it as a boat, nah, dude. Facebook Marketplace, go find yourself a used name brand inflatable for $300 or an aluminum John boat. I don't like this boat. This boat sucks. So the things we're considering for the cheap boat scoring system is, I don't know, things like affordability, portability, all that kind of stuff.
Usability.
Usability is a big one.
Yeah, performance is got to be worth a lot more than those other categories.
Yeah. We're testing boats as we intend to use boats, which is to strap an outboard on it and go do things with it. This boat, I'm giving it a 3 out of 10. And the only reason it's getting a 3 is because it was $325 and you can't buy really much of anything for that much money. Between the wooden composite pressboard seats, bottom that is literally made out of water, it's almost unusable. I mean, I'm sure if you row it around, it's probably great. If you want a $300 boat to go row around a pond, it's great until you want to go fishing, because you'll stick a fish hook straight through this, I would imagine. But if you're looking for like a dinghy to use for something, or I don't know, a boat that you actually want to put a motor on and go do something more than just make a YouTube video with, I'm giving this boat a solid 3 out of 10. It doesn't really pass any tests. It's not sturdy. It's incredibly cramped. Just Riley and I in a fuel tank, you could barely move. I tried to start it and punch Riley in the face. The only reason it gets points is because it's portable-ish and it's very cheap. For $200 more, you could have had the Costco boat, which actually is looking a lot better now. And for a couple more $100 beyond that, you could have the Amazon boat, which is actually very usable.
If this boat had an inflatable floor, I think it would maybe get a 6 out of 10.
Totally agree.
If you had a little more breeze and you would have gone over the wrong way.
The people want to see the wheelies.
Everything about that is wrong.
Dude, this boat is sketch. That was kind of funny doing the 12 o'clock. That was pretty good at that, but dude, when I had it pinned out, literally the entire floor was like
weed is
it was
like
just
rope.
Yeah, I know, it keeps stalling the engine. It was like collapsing the floor. The whole boat, like the back of the boat was scrunching. There was like wrinkles here and here, and the whole floor was like wrinkled up. And we had the motor trimmed all the way down. And when it did plane out, the whole boat just does this. I mean, this is so sketch. To me, this ain't it. If you drop a comment, you're entered to win a full box of Jimmy's famous seafood, chips, seasoning, soup, all the good stuff we got. All you got to do is drop a comment. We will choose somebody out of the comments every month to send stuff to. We've already had quite a few pleased people that have won, and at 1 million subs, we are going to give away a new boat. Oh, you got to subscribe too. Sorry, I forgot. That's the whole point. We're trying to hit 1 million subscribers. Thanks for watching.